You may have seen recent press coverage and social media posts warning you that you need to get what is called a V16 warning light if you are going to travel in Spain. Well, they're wrong. Well, at least partially wrong. So in this video, we'll share the truth and some advice that could save you wasting your money. So stick with us.
Don't forget to check out our other videos on everything campervan and motorhome related, from solar to water, heating to gadgets, tyres to trips. If you like this video, please do hit the thumbs up, it really does help me to know what you like, and you can ask any questions or give feedback in the comments. If you want to make sure you don't miss any of our future videos, please hit the subscribe button, and clicking the bell will give you a notification when a new video goes live. Finally, if you do decide to hit the thumbs down, it would be great if you could also leave a comment so I'd know what you didn't like.
For a long time, it's been a legal requirement when travelling in most EU countries to carry one of these, a warning triangle, which, though a little old school, is a useful aid for safety. For quite a while, we've also supplemented it with some of these LED warning lights. Well, as you may have seen in some scaremongering press and social posts, Spain have made a decision to move away from warning triangles and make it mandatory to carry an LED beacon. But you don't need to get one yet, and there is some important information you need about the actual one you will need, as there are two types, one of which won't meet the legal requirements after January 2026, so you could easily waste your money. We'll also tackle some disinformation that's flying around to do with the Vienna Convention, which may try to suggest you don't need to get one at all. So let's get on with it and find out what you need to know.
It's been compulsory in Spain to carry one warning triangle in foreign registered vehicles since 1999, and it's recommended to carry two, as is required for Spanish registered vehicles, as local officials have been known to impose on-the-spot fines even for foreign vehicles with just one. And until the 1st of January 2026, if you have one, you don't need to buy anything else. If you don't have warning triangles, which you will need at least one for other EU countries anyway, you could choose to buy a non-connected Directional General de Tráfico or DGT approved V16 warning light, which will satisfy the requirement until the 1st of January 2026. But after the 1st of January 2026, you will need a connected DGT approved V16 light. So let's have a look at each of these options. Perfectly legal in Spain until the 1st of January 2026, you have the standard warning triangle that most of us probably already have. It's worth noting that in July 2023, the DGT published an update confirming that the use of warning triangles on motorways and dual carriageways is exempt in the event of immobilisation of the vehicle due to incident or breakdown, though they do still have to be used on all other roads. This change was due to the number of deaths on high-capacity roads in recent years, and that the danger of placing a warning triangle increased the risk of being run over. This is also the driver for a move to the V16 beacon, which can easily be positioned on the vehicle without walking down the motorway. As an alternative, until the 1st of January 2026, you could choose to get a non-connected DGT-approved V16 warning light. This is a very simple flashing light with a magnetic base which you should place on the roof or door of your vehicle, and these can be bought for around £15 to £30. However, these will not meet the standard required after the 1st of January 2026. Here we have one of the few currently available connected DGT approved V16 lights. We've linked to all the ones we could find in the video description. In the event of an accident or breakdown, when the beacon is activated, a notification is sent to the DGT Traffic Control Centre sharing its position and the DGT3 platform, so other road users can receive a notification that will appear on roadside information panels, on their phones and in connected cars. Because of the extra tech and probably the lack of different manufacturers, these currently cost around £50 to £60. I do like the use of new technology, but I do hope that the same system is standardised across other countries. You may have seen reference in some social comments about the Vienna Convention when reading about the V16 light, and the suggestion that any country that has signed it accepts that your vehicle only needs what is legal in its home country to be legal in any country. But in our opinion, that is not correct. Article 15, paragraph 3 of the 1968 Vienna Convention on Road Traffic does state that contracting parties, of which Spain is one, must allow motor vehicles into their country if they meet the conditions set out in Chapter 3 of the Convention. This means that the vehicles must meet the registration requirements of the country they come from. Chapter 3 states that the conditions for vehicles are vehicles must meet the technical requirements for road use in the country they are registered in. They must display their registration number at the front and the rear. The vehicles must display a distinguishing sign of their country or registration at the rear, and drivers must carry the vehicle's registration certificate. Now, I'm pretty confident the Convention makes no agreement to what equipment a driver legally has to carry while driving. It only relates to the technical requirements of the vehicle itself. What you as a driver have to carry with you can be set by each individual country in the same way that speed limits, seatbelt law and drink driving limits vary dependent on the laws of the country you are driving in. Even if it did, I'm sure trying to discuss the Vienna Convention with a Guardia Civil or Policia Nacional or Municipal is going to do nothing to help you.
So do you need to get a V16 light right now? Well, my suggestion is no. I'll be holding off this year, sticking with warning triangles that I already have, and I'll wait until closer or even into 2026 when I think it's likely that the availability of the connected model that you'll need is likely to be better and hopefully bring down the price. You can find a link to the official DGT information in the video notes.
Thanks for watching our video, and as always, if you have any questions or feedback, please pop them in the comments below. If you find the video useful, please like, share and consider subscribing.